Hey guys, it's me. I'm back. It's been a while that I've made a proper video because one, I've just been super busy. Um, uh, Physics has started, and so far I have like a 99 something in physics, and I think it's like the second week out of 5. So yeah, I'm doing pretty well. Um, uh, b- um, I've been studying my head off for the ASVAB because it's something that does basically determine your future. I've gotten a bunch of books to do that because, well, one, when I took the practice one in the recruiter's office, I got a 55, I think, on the practice one. Yeah, 55, give or take. Um, and he recommended that I worked on math because I forgot and basically how to do math without a calculator. I remember doing math without a calculator all the way through until high school. It was so rare when we got to use a calculator in elementary and middle school. Once we hit high school, though, we're like, yeah, you need to use calculators. You're gonna have to use a calculator. Get a calculator. Since high school, I've been using a calculator. And well, before then, I would use a calculator, but some teachers didn't let you use calculators, so you had to do a whole lot of math without calculators, and I kind of forgot how to do that. I mean, I knew how to multiply and divide and add, but I forgot how to do percentages and deal with fractions um and money and decimals and whatnot. I forgot how to multiply basically. Large numbers, 300 times 300. Well, 325 times 749 without a calculator. And I don't know how to do the old school multiplication. So basically what I've been doing is that I actually learned how to do lattice, which actually works pretty well, and it's actually pretty fast for me at least. So I've been using lattice, the lattice method. So I've been using a few resources for this. One of them would be that I got this book right here. I got this book. It's about the math and everything. And then, hold on, my recruiter, he set me up with a website called he set me up with a website called march2success.com, and so I'll show you what that is. Come on, internet. Just a sec. Okay. Flip this around so you. This. Where's my mouse? I'm doing this through the thingy, which isn't a good idea. March6success.com, and then you. Sorry, I'm zooming in and out because I'm trying to use the phone to log in, and then you click on the login button, and you put in your name or your username, and then in your password. And then it takes you to this screen right here. And with this screen, you hit this button. I used the stem function because that was what I was struggling with. And then the math lab. And then You hit continue, or I'll hit continue. Continue, let's continue. And then this came up, and it's a whole bunch of stuff. Like, you have algebra, you have college algebra, which I was told to ignore, college algebra, data analysis, which is what I looked at. I didn't do so hot, but that's okay. And then geometry lessons. This is one of them that I was told to look at. So what I do, when I click on this start button here, and then I'd go through this presentation and everything. So yeah, this has been a helpful tool. So that has been one of the helpful tools. The next thing that I have been using is there's a book in here. I showed you this before, but it's this book right here. And it has like practice tests, and it goes through different things. I'm in the mechanical understanding section because that's what I needed to know best. Especially for the line score that I want. I'm just trying to do the best that I can. I was told to focus on like the other stuff too. Or on the arithmetic, reasoning, and the math knowledge, and the word comprehension, and the word knowledge and the paragraph comprehension sections. So my opinion is that you don't need all of this stuff, but for me, I felt like I needed it just because the MOS that I want, it's a 68 whiskey, which is a medic, and you need a high score. And from doing this, I went from like a 55 to a 60 on like the computer thing. Tomorrow I'm taking the PCAT, which is the computer version of this. Of the ASVAB, and then, so, like I was saying, tomorrow I plan on taking the PCAT, which is computerized version. It's not proctored, and it's not timed, and you can take up to 48 hours to complete it. So you get 2 days to complete it, which is amazing. I'm planning on taking that time because I'm gonna get the time to do it. You can't cheat whatsoever, but I personally like to have breaks in between things. But I know that if you were to, and then when I'm done with that, I text or email my recruiter being like, hey, I finished the PCAT, and then you take then you take a confirmation test, and if you do with like better or worse within, I think it was like 10 points. If you do better, like let's say I get a 16, you get like a 71 or like an 80 or something. It actually rolls right into like the full test. So the best bet is to do plus or minus like 10 of your like original like computerized score. So that's happening. And then I also have to study for a physics test on Wednesday, which I'm not really stressing out about, but I really want to do well, so I'm gonna continue. I'm gonna study for that afterwards. And then yeah, so that has been what I've been doing. Yeah, I hope that you guys like enjoyed this. Leave a thumbs up, leave a comment down below, and please subscribe. And I will see you soon. Goodbye.